Welcome to Storytime with Tallulah. Today's reading comes from r/HoleTax. The first story is titled, Crazy Roommate Breaks Lease and Moves Out Early, Ends Up Losing $800 by Talking Crap on Social Media. Hello all, if you read through my Reddit history, I believe I have some crazy roommate stories posted. Shout out to relationship advice for being real ones. So my roommate moved out. What happened is our college went online like many schools because of the outbreak, and she saw no reason to stay in the city we live in, so she decided to move back home where her boyfriend is. The problem is she paid a few months in advance until her lease ends in May. My mom bought the house we live in and acts as our landlord and is an absolute saint. She let my roommate live rent-free the last few months of 2019 because she hated living in the dorm and got stressed from it. My roommate came demanding her money back for April and May rent since she wouldn't be there, and my mom said that because it was her choice that she moved out, she won't be paying her back. However, she said that if her and I worked to find a new suitable tenant, she'd pay her back the $800 for those 2 months. Since my classes are now online, my life is a little hectic and I'm not exactly in the position to be roommate searching, and with only a few days notice. But I've always seen her as my friend through thick and thin and was willing to spend some time talking to and interviewing other girls who might take her place. I know I'm crunched for time since April's approaching, so I went with this really sweet girl who I don't know much about, but hopefully it'll be the end of crazy roommate posts. I updated my ex-roommate a few days ago that I might have found someone nice. Unfortunately, the girl can't move in until what looks like early May, but my mom was going to pay back my roommate for the month of April anyway, solely out of kindness. I find out today that my now ex-roommate removed me on everything, and from friends that she posted some really rude things on social media about me as a roommate and complaining about how my mom won't pay her back the money because she's broke, unemployed, and needs it now more than ever. Never mind the fact she broke a lease and literally up and left her job here at Walmart, one of the few jobs still open. She had made some rude comments about my mom, who she hasn't seen in person and who knows when, who always offers to take us out for smoothies or coffee, and I know I am biased, but this is the sweetest person. When she was moving out, I held my tongue about. I sent my mom screenshots and called her up, and she has decided to revoke her offer of grace and will not be paying her back. Since she did not pay a security deposit and lived rent-free for 2 months, the extra money will be used to fix up some damage to the walls in her former bedroom, as well as being budgeted for groceries during this time of quarantine. If my ex-roommate had just kept her mouth shut and didn't try to talk crap about her landlord, who has been nothing but kind to her, and myself, who obviously is going to show my mom, she could have gotten back her money despite breaking the lease, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Hopefully she learns a lesson from that, because that's unacceptable. Our next story is titled, Crazy Lady Refuses to Pay for a Lotto Ticket, Ends Up Losing $12,000. I'm the night shifts manager for a small family-run gas station/deli. The girl on register this time is my work daughter, Jules. She's this tiny, 4'11" blonde girl who looks 12. This woman named Rhonda comes in. Rhonda's a regular, and we all hate her, so I normally deal with her. Some backstory on Rhonda is, imagine a woman who is as round as she is tall and has an 80s perm haircut. She's always playing scratchers and something called Quick Draw. Playing Lotto is this woman's life. Quick Draw is a timed game. There is a TV in the corner of the store, and you can watch as 20 numbers are selected. You can pick anywhere between 2 and 10 numbers. If the numbers you select come out, then you win. The amount of money you can win depends on a couple of things. If you pick 5 numbers, you will win more money than if you only bet 2 numbers. The amount of money you place is on your bet. And at the end, there is a wheel that looks like a roulette table, and it may land on a bonus. On Thursdays, there is a guaranteed bonus no matter what. 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. There are 2 minutes between each round. Customers fill out their own slips that I can put into the top of a lotto machine to print out their tickets, or I am able to manually enter them by pressing a few buttons on the screen. If you do not get your numbers in during the 2-minute break, your ticket will be for the next game, not the current game. This day was a Thursday, so the bonus is guaranteed between 6 to 8 p.m. Rhonda never misses this event. Rhonda has previously missed out on a win because Jules is ringing out the customers in the order they walked up to the register, and was a complete poo-poo head to her because this dumb little blonde poo-poo head can't do her job right. I just lost $200 because of her. Jules is a sweetheart and didn't need that kind of negativity in her life, so I took over the register at this point. We all hate Rhonda, and we also hate lotto people. Rhonda decided she's going to start max betting. I guess she is feeling lucky, so she's filling out slips at a table. She springs from the table and runs up to the counter and hands me the slips and runs to the bathroom and says something on the way. All I heard was, "Drop them, the slips," so I did. When she exits the bathroom, I have her printed out tickets and inform her she now needs to pay me $500. Rhonda is arguing with me, saying she said don't drop them and that she's refusing to pay for the tickets now. This is my fault. I was a little stoned and should have gotten her money first. She had previously done the same crap, costing the store $200, and I should have known better, especially with Rhonda's reputation as a difficult Karen kind of person. Like a trailer park version of Karen. The store is about to eat $500 loss because I'm a poo-poo head. This is going on as I'm watching the TV in the corner, seeing the numbers pop up with Rhonda yelling at me for being incompetent. "This is why you work at a gas station, you stupid person. You can't even listen to your customers." I look up and start laughing because the numbers came out on a 10x draw. I now have a $10,000 ticket in my hand, and Rhonda was paying enough attention to realize why I was laughing. She comes up to apologize and ask if she can now pay for the ticket. Nope, that's not how this works. You can't pay me $500 for a winning $10,000 game. You should have paid for them when I asked you to. Side note, she's playing more than just one game, so the next round is also on this ticket. As we're arguing, the next round hits for $2,000. Now I've got a middle-aged woman losing it in my store because she's now not going to win $12,000. She just keeps screaming at me, so I called the owner of the store because I'm getting nowhere. I tell him everything, he is laughing on the other end and tells me to put the winning tickets in his office. He then tells me to put her on the phone, and I do. I watch her face go from pure joy, thinking the owner is going to take her side, to rage as she realizes she's getting kicked out of the store for causing a scene. Her next move was a fake trip and to pretend like she broke her hip. I called for an ambulance. She's now out of my store. The fallout was my owner giving me a $1,000 bonus out of the winnings. She tried to sue us and get us to pay for the cost of an ambulance and lost. She played herself and lost a lot of money because she was being a complete poo-poo head. Too long, didn't read. Crazy woman named Rhonda abuses a register girl, refuses to pay for lotto tickets, ticket wins a total of $12,000, tries to pay for it after it already won, next tried the old slip and fall, then sue us and lost that also. Edit. Sorry for my bad storytelling. I attempted to edit it so the details are clear. If anyone would like to suggest some more edits or spelling errors, let me know in the comments. Wow. That's terrible. I'm sorry you had to experience that. But hey, it sounds like it all worked out. Well, that's it for today. Thank you all for hanging out. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you enjoyed these types of videos, please consider subscribing and hit that bell for notifications. Thank you all for your continued support. I really appreciate it. You all are amazing. I hope you're staying safe out there. And if you're bored, feel free to join the Discord. The link's in the description below. Come by. I would love to see you. And with that being said, we will see you next time. Boom, boom, boom.